rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but that beauty a rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but a rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, a rich man's world.
I mean, I know we did discuss the different people that you talked to that was dealing with relationships. I mean, look, Sparkle single, y'all. I just look. I'm single. I'm right now. Am I looking for a boyfriend? No. If you come over and you talk to me, look, I can talk to you. I'm looking for friends, somebody that's because at the end of the day, you get further with me being a friend than a boyfriend. As long as you carry your life and do what you supposed to as a person, then I can fuck with you.
Yeah.
But
But I
if
feel
you
like
out here
because I had this
and it's
conversation.
all about some coochie, you ain't.
Yeah. I had this
You might well get
conversation with
somebody else
somebody the
coochie.
other day because I noticed a lot of men lead with, I make this kind of money. I make this kind of money. I ain't gotta work. My check is this much and I do this and they lead with money, which if that's all you feel like you're worth, then I mean, who am I to tell you any different? My thing becomes an issue when that's what you present to the woman to get the woman. When you get the woman and she's coming to you about money or she needs money or whatever it is about money, why is it an issue now? Because that's what you presented. You didn't come to me just on some, hey, how you doing? Wanting to get to know me and stuff like that. Just let me get to see
Right.
your personality or whatever. And then I feel
Let
like
me take
there's
my
so
glasses off so we can fully see. Go ahead, I'm
many
listening.
people that's holding on to past shit. I just can't. Where I'm at in my life right now, I can't. I will not. I'm not gonna allow none of the shit that anybody did to me in the past to affect me right motherfucking now. I
Moving
can't.
forward.
You got too much hold on my motherfucking life if I'm allowing you to stop me from doing what I'm doing. Oh, I'm not gonna date no more short, dark skinned niggas because one fucked me over. No, that's not
Short
gonna
dark
happen.
skinned nigga. Not you being short dark skinned to be.
I'm just saying. I no. Why like if you come at me the right way, you know what I'm saying, and shit is you know what I'm saying, good,
Be
you know,
honest. Be honest.
then I'm good. If you come at me about your fucking money, then it's a turn off for me. I'm just not
If
her.
they leave with money, that mean that's all they got to
That's all
offer
you
you.
got. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't understand how y'all
They
can be
leave
mad at the women when they about the money, but that's what the fuck you presented to them. But
what?
then what does that say about you? That's all you feel like you worth is your money then.
Mm.
Because good for
I
you.
had a lot of men that leave with their money, what they got, and I just be like, sir,
They've been leaving with their money with me since I was 20 years old. So, and it didn't do shit for them then, and it damn sure ain't doing shit for them now.
and for a woman that need the money, then that's what they gonna go with.
That's how they end up with motherfuckers like Corey Holcomb.
Mm.
Because they need the money.
What? What?
Because he the one said that. What he say that a bitch that need the money, you know what I'm saying, she can't afford not to fuck with him.
Mm. Right now, you need to be able to afford to fuck with who you feel like you want to fuck with. What's best for you?
What's best for you? So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
And then my other thing is I talked to a few people this week that no, they ain't go backwards as far as dating they exes, but conversing. You know what I'm saying? I've been told a time or two that I'm a heartless person, which I feel like is far from the truth. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like if you're not a factor in my life, then why am I? What's my point in being friends with my ex? Now let's be clear. If I see you out somewhere and it's space where we can be like, oh hey, how you doing? I'm not finna just run up to you on some, you way across the room and I see you. Oh, hey, no, we cross paths. Hey, how you do? I don't have no animosity. I'm not no hard feelings. No, none of that. I'll speak to you
Right,
everything. But friends,
right.
what are we friends for? What am I friends with you for?
They be like, oh, there go, girl, look, there go Rufus. Hey, Rufus,
Right.
hey. There you go. That's enough. We don't need to do nothing else. You ain't got to come over and hug me or none of
None
that.
of that. And then
Unless
every
that's you and you a hugger, which I'm gonna know you a hugger because I've dealt with you and I know you a
right
hugger, so you gonna wanna, hey, how you doing, and hug. But we really don't have to do all that.
out there. But I'm not gonna sit up here and be what was it? We've been friends, or you said we can be friends, and I'll always be there for you. Here go the heartless side. Beware.
Right.
For who? For who? When we're done, we're done.
I don't want none of the people that. If I gave you some coochie before, you can't have no more. I don't want no more. I don't want no more from you. I'm straight. I'm good. I need somebody new.
I'm like, why are we holding on, and then why are we continually going backwards?
We ain't gotta even talk about nothing. Ain't nothing for us to talk about other than speaking. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing good. How you doing? I'm
Now I was
good
gonna say, and
too.
on that note, if I do see you out in public, that don't mean take your ass home and call me or hit me up on
Well, I
social
seen you
media like
last
that.
night. You were looking all nice and shit. Look, I like that gap on you. Do you? Thank you. Thank you. I like them earrings you was wearing. Oh, thank you.
See, you ain't finna get no thank you out of me. I'm gonna look at the message and keep it pushing. I'm gonna keep
Look, I'm,
scrolling.
I'm gonna say thank you, but I ain't gotta say nothing else.
Cause some
Look,
things open up the door for more shit is what I've, realized. Like with my ex, like we wasn't friends and then like he would call every few months or whatever on some. I was just checking on you, just seeing how you doing. Oh, okay, appreciate it. How you doing? How the family stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? And then you ain't married yet. I know you married by now. I know you. So me just being me. No, I'm not married. I'm just doing me.
and then I had what I was
You
gonna
know
talk
we
about
we were
marriage.
supposed to be married. We were supposed to
The Lord wouldn't want
just
it
give
that
me
for me.
another chance and see. Here we go.
Look, look, look. I go right into that. Ain't what the Lord wanted for me.
Right.
Then they look. They what can you say if you talking to somebody about something? They be like, that ain't what the Lord wanted for me. And you be like, oh,
Then I'll be another bitch.
nah, I ain't another bitch. It's just that ain't
No,
what the
that's
Lord
probably
wanted.
what you would say because it would hurt your feelings. So the person I'm talking about, that's probably what you would say.
Take therefore I'm giving you that. So that ain't nothing for you to take up with me or you to have animosity with me. That's something you need to take up with the Lord.
Mhm. And I told
Cause that
Paula
ain't what the
Mama that tonight too. I said because me and Paula was talking about it, and she was about did I don't even know what happened. Everything was going good, and then all I know is they ran in the house. I about he done called her a bitch.
right.
I said the fucked up thing was after the fact he tried to come back, and I was like, I said let's be clear. Even if I was to just be like, oh yeah, let's give it another chance. You can't be around. You can't never ever be around Sparkle again because I guarantee the first thing she gonna say, I know you ain't with this bitch.
Look, let me put my glasses on so I can.
Her mama said, I would say the same thing. I know you ain't with this bitch.
You with this bitch? Not this fat bitch. And her fat friend, because you know she with you too. You don't want that one of them.
I said, you can't be around me and think that my boys ain't finna want to whoop your ass or whoop your ass. Cause it was uncalled for. It
It
was uncalled
was.
for. So
This
like
motherfucker
no.
doing too much.
How's you trying to come back on some no? What's done is done. And at that point I just had to block because you just kept doing too much. It kept being the
Protect
same
your
thing.
peace.
Yeah. And I don't block people like that. I literally do not block people like that. I don't have no problem having a conversation with you, or whatever. Just don't come at me with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep coming at me with the same bullshit. Like what's done is done. You should have kept me when I was young and dumb.
Right, man. Look,
You should have
and you
treated me
listening
right
to
when you
these
had
crazy
me.
fools. You listening to these crazy fools. What's your name, bitch?
The fluffy diva.
Sparkle.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
But my question I had when you talked about marriage, you know, and I thought about this, and I say I was gonna text to you. I say no, I'll just wait. Okay, you know they say Portia had got married to Simon, right?
Mm.
And then they finalized their divorce and stuff like yesterday or the day before, whatever. That they sent him back to where was he living at?
Nigeria, was it Nigeria?
Nigeria, wherever he was living at. But on his what had expired?
His visa.
His visa. But I thought when you get married, bitch, you get your ain't that your citizenship when you marry a citizen over here?
I think you still got to go through all the paperwork. From my understanding,
So
you can do it, but you still got to go through all the paperwork, and it's gotta be legit. That's the shit that they say is hard.
because I was like, well hell, he married her. He married her, so he was that made him a US citizen, so why the hell he wasn't allowed to just go ahead and stay over here? Because I mean you married somebody that's
It don't just make you a U.S. citizen because you get married.
oh.
It's like if I was to just go, say for instance, I did get married out of the country or something like that. That don't make me a citizen. I still got to go through paperwork.
So you didn't do your proper paperwork. Okay. Makes sense. Cause I was just like, why didn't his stuff be valid? Because if I took the time out to marry somebody, because I'm thinking of me for instance.
Mm-hmm.
If this man needed his green card and I marry him, then that ought to make him a US citizen. But then yeah, I can see because you need to do the paperwork to make sure everything is like it needs to be so that he can keep his citizenship. But and then all the money he got to pay. He told me he got to pay her like 40 grand a month for what is that spousal support?
Because he
And
led
I
with his
forgot
money,
what,
huh?
huh?
I said because he led with his money, huh?
Man, look,
Yeah,
I
that's
said I can live off 40 a month,
shit. I could
40 grand a month.
cut it
That'll
in
pay
half.
the bills over here at the Sugar Shack.
You can cut it in half and give me 20.
Look,
I live off
man,
that.
look, split that shit in fours and I can work it.
Hmm. But
I'm not an expensive bitch. Ha!
right. But I feel like that whole scenario right there, I feel like first she was trying to be like her friend.
The one he was married to at first or was gonna get married to, right?
Nah, I'm talking about the other girl, Shamia. She was trying to be like,
Shamil.
Shamia husband is, I think, Nigerian or something. I know he's from Africa.
Oh, the other girl. Okay, okay, okay,
I
okay,
think she was
okay.
trying to be like her and have that kind of lifestyle. But at the same time, I don't think she ever cared about that man or wanted to be with that man. She wanted him for what he could do for her.
I don't think she did either, bitch.
I
I
think
don't
she
think she
really
did.
loved Dennis, her baby daddy.
She
I
still do.
Yeah, I think that's the only one. Besides, I guess Cordell, but other than that, she did what she needed to do with this dude. She did what she wanted to do. So
Yeah, that crossed my mind, but I guess that makes sense because the paperwork wasn't done. So when the paperwork ain't done, my paperwork ain't done.
yeah,
So then I got to go back.
you gotta go back. Sorry.
So I was like, shit, that cancels my plans. If somebody need their green card, I can't say, hey, hit me up if you need your green card.
I mean,
Because I was like, maybe they got to be married at a length of time or something like that.
and it's different ways because then it's like, because I did the research on it, and it was like it's like some people like, oh, go get married in the other country, and then it's easier. But it's from what I've been told, it's harder when you already a spouse. It's harder. But then he was already here, so how was he even here? He had to have already been here on some kind of visa. You know what I'm saying? And And then they got the fiance visa where you go through all the paperwork and stuff like that. They grant them to come over here, and then you have 90 days from then to get married. Day 91
It's invalid.
is invalid. And they gotta go back. You gotta go through this. You done lost all your money and everything you done put in. So either way it go, and then the paperwork take years. From my understanding, it takes years. Like it could take I say a year and a half, 18 months to 24 months.
Mm.
That's how long it's taking. So
Damn. And that's customer service, probably.
I don't know, cause I'm like, why is it taking that long? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I guess too, they making sure people be doing shit for the right reasons. You know, you ain't just. Then they got to do all this research on the person that is coming in, and
Makes sense. Makes sense.
so you got to go through interviews and stuff like that to make sure that again you ain't just getting somebody here to give them their green card. You know,
Right. So I can't say, hey, you need your green card, call me. That ain't gonna be good advertisement.
so yeah.
Yes. And you listening to these crazy fools? Well, yeah, that's what I had thought about with Portia now, because I was like, she done got married to this man, and now they finally divorced. And hell, sound like he the only motherfucker got the short end of the stick, because he got to pay all his money, and he got to pay for the house she in. She paying the mortgage on this, and maybe she could refinance a couple of years down the line or something like that to put it in her name, but then she got to pay him out of it. So it's just like, oh my
I
god,
say he got the part of the stick that he wanted. Because you shouldn't have led with your money, and you shouldn't have. I mean, what else do you expect?
man. Watch who you fuck with. That's all I can tell you. Moving forward.
Yeah.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
And then the shit with Diddy, I'm just like, oh my god, every day is something new.
Something new.
You be like, and what I done gathered from the Diddy case and all that stuff, he fuck with bitches that need his motherfucking money. He didn't fuck with a bitch who already got the money. He fuck with the bitches who he had to come in and be like, keep paying and shit. You like, he was paying her rent. There was 10,000 a month, or how much ever it was a month. It was a whole lot of money. But for rent, man, look, I'm finna go get me something that's $2,000 a month. How about that? So where you paying 10 grand, you give me 10 grand a month. Shit, I'm paying my mortgage up. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying my rent up, and then all these, like, you want to have all these different sex acts and shit with all these different people. Hell, to keep getting the money, bitch, gotta keep fucking with you. So you be like, look, I got to put two dicks in my ass instead of one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how bad do I want this money? how
Damn.
bad how bad do I want this money? Do I want this money bad enough that I'm like, I'm gonna take four this month? Four dicks instead of one dick. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
be clear. Let's be clear. That ain't me. Nowhere. But if I had
Oh,
chose,
so you don't sell coochie.
no, I don't.
You don't sell coochie.
Bitch, if I sold coochie, I would be here. I'd be more
Okay.
somewhere like Portia. But I'm here if I sold coochie.
So you're not selling coochie.
I don't sell coochie, no.
Okay.
So what I was finna say though is if I decided that I'm gonna do this shit with you to get my rent paid or whatever it is, I'm doing it to become a superstar or whatever. I'm gonna take 2 dicks, 4 dicks, whatever, freak offs or whatever.
What? What?
Y'all will never know. Y'all will
It
never
ain't
fucking
y'all
know.
business, right?
All
First
y'all
off, it's
think,
too many motherfucking people in our business.
y'all gonna be like, her job pay her pretty well, and she must be selling a lot of cakes. That's all the fuck you gonna know.
Look. She selling what?
She's selling a lot of cakes.
Look, man, look. That popcorn business popping off, ain't it?
Right. Right. That's all. Cause why am I gonna decide that this is what I'm gonna do and then turn around and oh well, you know what I'm saying? Like my rent still need to be paid. My mortgage. Fuck a rent. My mortgage needs to be paid. You know?
Cause
If
I
I'm
done moved.
if I'm gonna do that, if I'm gonna
Right.
but they don't never choose the
Right.
ones that shut the fuck up.
It ain't their business. I ain't finna be out here broadcasting what I'm doing. Be like, girl, she done sucked Diddy's dick and she done I ain't finna lick no ass or nothing. She finna she swallowed and all this extra shit. Mm-mm. I'm not finna do all that. You ain't gonna
It's
even
not
know.
nobody's business.
You don't even know. You don't even know I'm fucking with Diddy.
None of that. I'm telling
Mm.
none of that. Diddy gonna have to say something for you to find out. And then I'm still gonna be like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Right.
The fuck?
Who?
Who?
P who?
Do I? I would never.
P
Gonna,
who?
you gonna come and then record? Oh
You
no, no,
got
no.
combs? Yeah, I got combs. I got combs in my drawer in there.
Record? Oh no, we don't do none of that. We don't do the fuck.
Look, I record, but I ain't sharing it with nobody.
If I'm recording, then I'm the only one with the fucking copy.
Look, thank
I'm the
you.
only person because I don't trust.
Bingo.
No,
Bingo.
but yeah, I'm.
Bingo.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
But I was gonna say earlier, you was talking about you said something that made me think. I read something that said this man was with this girl. I don't know how long, and he was helping her pay her rent or whatever. And I want to say he was paying like I don't know if he was paying 1,200 or 2,500, whatever it was. Come to find out, she had a housing voucher and her rent was only $106. It was only $106.
And he paying what?
I don't know if he was paying if it said 1,200 or 2,500, but whatever, whatever.
Mismanagement. Cause girl, look, you paying that and my voucher's only for 100, bitch. I done went out and got me a house. I done paid off some shit. You be like, she done paid up her credit score 975.
But why
You
you
be
ain't
like,
looking out for
look,
yourself
look,
and making sure when you paying rent at or more whatever you paying rent at that your name ain't on the shit and you don't know what the fuck is really going on.
look. Her credit score is 900. They be like, her credit score shouldn't go past 8. Her credit score is 900,
Because
ma'am.
not only has she paid off all of her shit, she's paid up. She's paid for
Thank you. Right. And look, I done got me a house.
right.
But
Yeah.
then I guess to keep up with your facade, you can't be like you don't move to something bigger. You know what I'm
She can't
saying?
get
But
no house because then she don't have $106 back. She don't you know what I'm saying? She might
look,
give you
I got
1,000.
man, look, I got a stack of cash in the goddamn bank like that.
You wouldn't even do that shit though. You wouldn't even do no nigga like that though. So
Man, look, I ain't had the opportunity to. I
you
guess I just
wouldn't.
meet the brokers.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't. It's
I
not.
meet the one. I fuck with the ones that was locked up, and then the ones that shit, they got no motherfucking money. They can't. I got to help them do their resume to get a job and shit.
Man, but that shit get old too. Like, look, I don't
Man,
mind
look, I
helping.
can't.
Lord, send me somebody who got it together.
Thank you.
Send me somebody who ain't trying to run me.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
Like trying to like I was telling Paula today, I say
Hey, Paula.
she was saying talking about somebody and I said that's my thing. A nigga who coming in and doing what they supposed to be doing, they not gonna ask you to put your family second or nobody else second or you should because they gonna put you in a position to make sure that they motherfucking first. Because they put you in, you know what I'm
Right,
saying? They making sure that you first. Point
right.
blank, period. Like
They
all
gonna do
that what
what's
is it?
best for you.
Yes. All that being obedient and letting him run shit and what is the other word? Being obedient and
Obedient.
submissive and all that kind of stuff. The right nigga come in is not gonna have to say none of that shit right there. If you doing what you supposed to be fucking doing, then all that shit just fucking fall in line. And when it don't fall in line, you need to check the bitches that y'all are choosing. Just like y'all say something's wrong with our picker, you don't think nothing is wrong with your picker?
Some of them don't be wanting to claim that there's something wrong with their picture.
I know my picker been fucked up. I know I done picked some.
What?
But I live and I fucking learn. And ain't no fucking hard feelings. Thank you, Lord, for
Know
letting me know that this is not the person for me. And let me move
You
on with
t-
my life.
you take accountability.
I do. I probably take more accountability than I should, but I do take accountability.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not holding no grudges. We're not together for a reason. You weren't my person, but I'm not upset with you about that. I'm not upset with you because you cheated on me or none of that stuff. What's done is what's
You did
done.
what was best for you.
Exactly. So now,
Don't be mad that I'm doing what's best for me now.
yeah. And I'm not holding no grudges on that shit. I'm not sitting up here talking or mad or bringing up the shit that you did to me all the time. Because, nigga, you are non-fucking factor in my life. I can sit up here all day long and be like, oh, my baby daddies didn't do this and they didn't do that. They didn't help me. They didn't do. Them niggas is grown. I don't think twice. I don't think at all about neither fucking one of their dads. I don't think it, you know what I'm saying? Like, for what?
Good. We worry about is the kids.
They're non-fucking factors to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's done is what's done. I don't know hard feelings. I seen DeAndre daddy, you know what I'm saying, out before and still be like, hey, what's up? What's going on? How your mama doing shit like that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not calling to check on you. I'm not your fucking friend. I'm not there for you if you need me type shit. No. No. And that's not because I'm upset. That's because
You already showed me. You already draw the line in the road. Once a motherfucker show you what they really feel about you, that's what you go with. And then a motherfucker can't be mad about what line they have drawn in the road
right.
because you already set up what the boundaries and what your thoughts of me were or what it is. You know what I'm saying? So don't expect no more from me than what you're getting. So like you say, when I see you out, I'ma speak. I'm gonna be like, oh, that's my baby daddy. Hey, how you doing? And then keep on doing what I'm doing. Can I get some wings with they be like, you talk like that to your baby daddy? That's all you said was hey? Yeah, he better be glad I got a hey. He
Yeah.
got that out of me. I got made eye contact because I be like, man, look, I don't gotta speak to you if I don't make eye contact. That's where I'm at in life. If I don't make eye contact with you, then I didn't see you. So therefore, I don't need to speak. But if I make eye contact, then I'll be like, oh, there go Keisha. Hey, Keisha, how you doing today? Hey. Other than that, I ain't got. I don't have to if I didn't make no eye contact.
And at this point, I don't have to if I don't want to.
Good. And thank you.
So,
And then that's only speaking if I really want to speak to you. But sometimes I don't have to do that.
yeah, because I saw my ex in the store not too long ago. And
What?
I saw him over there before he saw me. And so I don't know if he saw me or whatever, but I made sure to turn so that we didn't make eye contact because I didn't feel like speaking. Like I just was like, because I feel like it's gonna be the same thing every time I see you. It's the same thing. Are you looking good? And same way I look when I was with you. Same way,
Right.
same. Then what is it? I don't think he ever said I'm married, but you know what I'm saying, like dating or whatever, whatever. And it's just like that's none of your concern what I got going on in my life, you know. So, but then on the flip side, I heard you telling other people like, "Damn, she's still fine," or you know what I'm saying, or "Damn, she you can get this or whatever." You can't ever again, ever again in this
Sir.
lifetime. But you can tell people that, and they can believe you. Like she was like, oh, "Did you see him?" I didn't even see him. Mm-mm.
I did.
He here today? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, he told me he saw you last time. He's like, she was looking good and this is
Look, and I'm sitting here thinking like, what ex is she talking about? And it just hit me, just did, and I'm like, oh, I just what ex she talking about. Look, I was off on something else, girl. I'm still trying to think which ex she talking about. Yeah, him.
yeah.
You ain't got time.
I don't.
She ain't got time.
Because the last
She
time I
been
think he had helped me take my groceries to the car, or walk me to the car, or whatever. But I was like, again, I don't have no problem speaking, conversing. I just wasn't in the mood that day to like, what is we talking about? I was just trying to really get in and get out. So, and then I saw her, and I hadn't seen her in a while. And every time I see her, she be like, he asked about you, or he said this, or he said that. He don't have to. Was
she
done.
on the wrong team. You need to be on my side. You don't need to be on his side.
Be on whatever side
'Cause
you
if
want.
anything, she don't need to tell you that what he's saying. If anything, she be like, "Well, you didn't do right by my girl, so you don't even need to be telling me nothing about she look good or she still cute or she still got it or what she doing, is she married, none of that. Because as you did right by her, then it wouldn't have been. You wouldn't have to ask me.
Right.
Y'all would be inviting me over for dinner on Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Woo, Lord, thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
That ain't who God had for you.
At all.
And you listening to these crazy fools. I'm Sparkle J.
And I'm Miss Keisha, the Fluffy Diva.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
Taste of Bliss.
Yes, go check it out. Shit, hit me up. Hit up my site. You can DM me. You can,
And we ship.
yeah. So just let me
Look,
know.
the post office called me the other day getting my and I went on their site earlier this week to look to see about shipping because I had people like, you ship, and I'm like, nah, I don't ship. I just want you to come through and pick it up or catch me when I'm out and about, and I give you a bag. You know what I'm saying? But they called me about setting up a shipping account, so I set up a business account with the post office. So I shipped the package off today, my first one, but it was a whole lot of samples for people in East Texas who have had got samples where they got something my cousin had, but I sent the little individual bags that's
For
got
the
my logo and
processing,
shit on there.
did you have to
Yeah.
go to the post office and get to do the thing? Because you haven't got a printer, right? To print out your
Now
label?
I haven't got it, and then I need to talk to the man because he was like, some kind of way it's a way that I can print it out and I can do it all from home, so I don't even have to go to the post office. Because when I went to the post office, I was in there for a little while. They only had one person working. And then I think by the time I got off the phone with you and stood there for a little while longer, then the other lady came up. I guess she was on break or something. She came up there and she went on and, took me and got all the info and got my package together. But I was like, man,
I know it's a
yeah,
way to do all of it because I like kind of try to research it and then I looked at some TikTok. TikTok will show you a lot because
I
it's
need to be able
another
to ship it
girl.
from home.
It's another girl on there that actually do the same kind of cakes I do. I don't know if she has as many flavors, but I noticed that and that's how I found her site because I seen some girls eating her cake and they was like she shipped it to us. So I was like, oh,
I'm
okay,
a, you know what? Next time I eat it, I'm gonna record myself eating it.
please, please, I need all the content I can get. As I was asking Special K
I'm
today,
gonna record myself eating it.
is it Special K? They had the party today.
Mm-hmm.
Especially I asked her today. No, she sent the pictures of hers, and I asked the other young lady that I work with that did the party to send me pictures. You know what I'm saying, of hers, like set up and all that kind of stuff at her party, so I can post stuff on Instagram. Because I said I want to do another flavor. I want to do something like with like strawberry and like either rose or champagne, like a girls' night type, like for your next girls' night event. You know what I'm saying? Something like
I
that.
think I'm gonna like that
Yeah.
one.
And I think I want to give me like some like cute little edible glitter or something to kind of decorate with. But yeah, I think I want to do that.
Mm,
Yeah, it's
I think
it's
that.
that's how I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing because every day, every night, my mind is up, going, wondering about flavors, wondering about like today, I put my stuff in this little bag I had. It was another company, and I was like, me and Paula was like, see, when you get up, then you get your own bags, the same size right here. It fit perfectly. So once I start my business jump off, then I can start getting stuff like that.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
So yeah,
A little at a time.
yep. I got it right
Like
there. I
I
got
say,
notes everywhere.
when the post office called me about, I think he really was calling me because he was a salesperson. He was calling me about setting up a business account and then setting up, like trying to advertise using UPS, USPS. And I was like, I ain't got nothing to advertise on, but I mean, I'm trying to sell popcorn, so whoever want me to ship it to them, I can. You know what I'm saying? Because I got people that's eating it. Like I said, they be every time I go out, they buying it, and if I don't go, then they calling looking for me. You coming tonight? And then with me, I'll just be more like, I'm gonna be at home. I don't feel like going out tonight.
But with a
Is
business,
it? And we can ship. That it did right after we was somebody was asking me about shipping. She said, "Well, we can ship. Don't be doing that. We shipping." And
yeah.
then I was like, you know what? We can ship. Let me check on it and see. But I know FedEx and UPS shit, they services has been sucking. They just like you can pay for red or whatever the fastest shipping and your shit still be like you shipped it the cheaper way. So I was like, I don't want to fuck with them. I don't have time for that. So I'd rather just try to get something that's more cost efficient, but then they still gonna get their shit and we can ship wherever.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
makes sense. So I was like, yeah, we can ship. Added it to the site. So if y'all want popcorn, you want samples, I can send it to you. Let me know.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
We did kind of talk about it
Mm.
with the whole keeping in contact with the exes and stuff like that.
I don't need none of my exes to call me. Don't call me.
We
Call the Lord.
we friends and I'm not gonna go back and forth. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I will shut a fucking conversation down so quick on some okay. And then I say,
How many motherfuckers? I be like, that's spam. Block.
mm-hmm, you don't
It's
have no
spam.
kind of right
Block.
asking me about shit that's going on in my life other than how you doing. But don't be
Who you
asking me
fucking now?
about who I'm fucking or sucking or
Who you fucking now? Who dick you sucking now? Who dick you sucking now?
ask him. And I'm
Who
not
you fucking now?
ask him.
Oh, you married to that nigga now, huh?
Ask him.
Oh, that's where we at. I gotta ask him.
Ask him.
Mm,
Ask him if you can ask me.
mm. You doing better than me because I wouldn't even be ask him. I'd be like, you know what?
I wouldn't say none of that shit. I really would just say I wouldn't say nothing. I
I ain't
wouldn't
finna say shit. Let him ask me. Be like, who you fucking bitch? What?
oh
Hey,
your daddy said you told him that my daughter can't hold nothing. She told me you got a man.
I did.
That's what he said. I said,
She
oh
got several men.
oh really?
She got several men. So I know I wouldn't have said she got a man. I would have said she has several men.
I just said, oh really? Because I know you fishing for information. And you talking about I show up just telling nigga I'm the yard man or some
He the yard man. Oh, that's what it is, huh?
And then the way he came, I was like, why you couldn't just be like, hey, how you doing? How you been? This is that, the other. The extra shit that you put on it, I'm like, it's such a turn off. It's such a turn off. But I understand, like when you have to, I understand, like some people have to do all that extra stuff to get people. I'm just not that chick that you got to do all that extra.
When you're not confident in what you can bring to the table or what you can present to a woman, you're gonna lead with whatever the fuck you can. You're gonna lead with whatever. Look, I ain't got but 3 inches on me, but my tongue is what 11.
2 inches of dick and 11 inches of tongue.
He led with his best asset.
Apparently not if you led with 2 inches of dick, because that's what you led with. You could have led with 11 inches of tongue and left it there. But
Think about all the other men. Let's go back for a second.
Jesus,
Think about the other niggas you done fuck with in the past, bitch. Think about what did they leave with? Remember Anonymous? What did he leave with?
that's not fair because I was definitely young and dumb then.
I still.
'Cause
It's not about you. It's not about you.
Do you know any?
It's not.
Do you know
It's not
any of
about
these
you. It's
people?
about what did he leave with.
Do you know any of these people? And the people he was showing me was in the newspaper, and it was America's Most Wanted ad. And he asked me, did I know any of those people? That's what he leaned.
Mm. Mm. Okay. Okay.
But that do
And
say a
then
lot about me in the sense that I fell for this shit. And so it do say something about
okay.
me how I was then.
Okay. And then uh the ex. What did he leave with?
Mm, that was an online thing, and that was more of just shit. Like, hey, how are you doing? How's your day? Um, I think it was like, what do you like to do? You know what I'm saying? And different stuff like that. The conversation compared to the person was totally fucking different.
But did he say something about what he could do, what he can
Only thing he really said that he
provide?
could do was cook. He liked to cook and stuff like that, but not as far as provide or none of that kind of stuff. No, he didn't ever throw any of that out there. Like just asking about occupations and stuff like that. It's like, oh, I work here. You know what I'm saying? I work at night or whatever, but nothing like I can do this for you. I can do it. No, it was never none of that.
Mm. Well, damn. I'm trying to think of somebody else.
I did have a guy. I had to stop talking to him a few years back because we were just cordial. Like we never, nothing ever. I tried to see if I could date him, but no, because from the time I met you, I think I had only had DeAndre at the time, and from the time I met him at a party, it was, I drive trucks, I make this amount of money an hour, I could do this for you, I could do that for you. That's the first night I fucking met you, and I'm like, then you proceeded to get upset that I'm at a party, I don't know nobody, and his cousin was trying to talk to me too, and I don't know if he was drunk or whatever happened. Like he ended up, I had on white pants, and he ended up spilling this red juice all over my white pants, trying to do too much. And I was just like, no. But we remained cordial over the years. Never, I, it was probably 10, 15 years later that it was like, you know what, maybe I'll give him a chance. He always, you know what I'm saying, have been around, been cool or whatever. And Then it was
Mm.
I no, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
But what he led with,
I could never get past what you led with. I feel like you were out. You looked at me like I was a gold digger then, or like that's what I wanted from you then. I feel like you're gonna always think that. Like, what about me made you feel like you had to leave with your money when you could have just came and talked to me and got to know me? You know what I'm saying? Like
for
I'm
me,
not, huh? Yeah, and let
came
me
and
get
got
to
to
know
know
you
me
for
for
you.
me.
So I
Girl,
never
look.
blocked him, but I did stop talking to him because we had words. We had words because he was upset that I didn't want to continue this. It's just not working out for me. It's not working out for me. Like,
And the motherfucker get mad for you. If they get mad about you trying to do what's best for you, then them not the people you. That's more reason for you to move on around.
mhm,
Cause why would you want to stand in the way of me trying to do what's best for me? Right?
right?
You should want that. You should want that for me.
I want that for you.
You should. You should want that for me. Let me do what's best for me.
Yeah. So yeah.
Then you listening to these crazy fools.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
Woo, girl. Yeah. I mean, I don't even need to think about none of the niggas I dealt with because, look, I can't even remember any of what they led with because really it was about sex anyway. So it's like they led with what their best interest was fucking. That's why I don't talk to none of them now. But like, when last time we talked to him?
Then they say, "Oh," I be like, "Be honest. If that's how you want, be honest." But if I'm honest and then you don't want that, then I miss out. You really don't, because it could have been. You could have been. Thank you, Lord. Like you might not be missing out on shit.
Man,
What's not for you is not for you. But then you end up.
what we need to call this show?
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
Baby.
Yeah, we'll do that. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
And you listening to these crazy fools?
I mean, it all depends. I got on there special requests. Let me know if you don't want no salt. We ain't got to put it on there. You want extra butter? We can put it on there. If you want heavy on the salt, we can put it on there.
Yep.
Cause just selling it to different people, I you like this, she like that, he want this, they want that. I mean, it's a whole. That's why I got the thing for you to order. You put on there what you want. You let me know. You can pay your deposit, and look, you got it. How you want it?
And it's best to do it on the site because then it also let us we can see it and it give us reminders and stuff like that versus
Right.
because I had one lady, she told me I end up having to just I said, you know what, I'm just gonna give you this cake because you told me this shit a month ago that you wanted this cake. And I just kept forgetting, kept forgetting, kept forgetting. But she still offered to pay me for it. Because she was like, I understand. I'm like, yeah, if you do it on the site, it's just easier, it's more. And then I do be trying to like write my orders down and shit like that. You know, have something here I can but
Keep track.
mm-hmm.
I got it.
Yep.
That's why like they send me a thing to let me know what they ordering. That's good. I mean, that helps me, but I still keep track of how many bags I done made because that's how many I done sold. You know, so I know what the money is. But I know for the popcorn, the price gonna eventually go up. I'm trying. We getting it together.
Mm-hmm.
It's little by little.
Gonna get it.
But I don't really have no closing remarks. I mean, she take care. God bless. You want popcorn? Everything in the bio. You want cakes? Everything in the bio. Uh, reviews and shit. We gonna put it in the bio.
Yep.
Other than that, you got something you want us to talk about? let us know. We don't mind.
Yeah.
You want to come over here and be a guest on the show? You can come to the house. We can record out on the patio. We can record in the house.
Send us something if you need advice on something, how to handle
Yeah,
something you're dealing with, going
we
through.
always have an answer for it. I know I do.
She do.
I can tell you.
She do.
I got an answer for everything. But until
Hopefully
next
by the
time,
next time I see y'all, I'll be in my new position.
right. Thank you. We already claiming it. Look, I already told. I just need to know what I need to wear to work. Hey, turn my mic up, Peanut. This your girl, Sparkle. We want to just drop in and say thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed the previous show.
Hey y'all, it's Miss Keisha, the Fluffy Diva. Thank you for listening to These Crazy Fools podcast. Y'all remember to connect with us. TheseCrazyFools.podbean.com.
Good. And go follow us on Linktree. Linktree/These Crazy Fools podcast.
All right. Well, y'all remember to connect with us. Connect with us on Instagram.
And we on Facebook too. These Crazy Fools podcast. Matter of fact, you can just Google us. I'm sure you can find us wherever you stream your favorite podcasts. But until next time, thank you for listening.
Have an awesome week.
These Crazy Fools podcast.
A rich man's world.